my brother J Main one time. Motherfucker, man. So look, right?
Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I think most of us seen this coming. And you have Mama Duck. She speaks on Lil Durk, pretty much bringing together or trying to come together with everybody by posting a collage of the fallen GD members as well as BD members. Now, of course, y'all know with social media, everybody's going to have their opinions. Everybody going to say whether they agree or disagree. But I think we were all waiting for Mama Duck to respond to the whole accolades of everything that's going on. Now, for y'all that don't know what's going on, as of recently, Lil Durk had a birthday celebration or concert, whatever you want to call it, at the United Center in Chicago, where he kind of brought everybody together. He brought FYB J Main out on stage. I seen DJ U was there, Tay Savage, THF Basil, and just the regulars of OTF and a couple of O Block guys as well. Now, it was a big thing to see because, for one, he brought J Main out. We already know him and J Main had something going on behind the scenes because we heard the audio. However, I think now seeing them together, you know, and him bringing them out on stage was kind of like, all right, this is real, right? At first, a couple people thought it was just cap. A couple people thought it was just a stunt. But now we see that it's actually real. Now, along with that, he also displayed a collage full of deceased GD and BD members on a projector during the concert. Now, it was big because he had people such as FBG Brick, FBG Duck, and everybody. Oh, he even had Crump up there. And y'all know Crump and Lil Durk's relationship from the past. He done dissed Crump a bunch of times. Of course, he done dissed Duck and the rest of them. However, he put him on the collage. Now, I don't know who idea this was. A lot of people are speculating that Durk is trying to do this now because he's trying to dodge a Rico. But like I told y'all before, social media is always going to have something to say. But today we want to talk about Mama Duck. Now, Mama Duck pretty much pointed out the elephant in the room, even though people were already saying it under the blog post. But she said that Duck did it first, right? With Chicago legends, for y'all that's been a part of the drill culture for some time now, y'all know it was a time when FBG Duck brought it upon himself to big up all the fallen BD members and try to bring peace to the city at a time when the drill culture was at an all-time high. Now, a lot of people are saying that he did it at a pivotal time to where it wasn't too much people getting along. It was nothing about pushing peace. Nobody wanted to do any of that, but he took it upon himself to spearhead a peace movement within himself and big up even fallen BD members who he was into it with. Now, if you also remember, Duck did recall that he lost a couple friends or people didn't agree with him doing that at the time, but he said he didn't care because that's something that he genuinely wanted to do. And this is why this goes into what Mama Duck was saying, and we're going to speak about it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, aside from the comments, in which we'll get into a few of them as well, Mama Duck has something to say to her story after the news came out that Durk put a collage up there of the fallen GD and BD members. Mama Duck would take to her Instagram story in one slide, and she would say, quote, "It didn't matter to nobody but us when Duck did it." Then the next slide, she would say, quote, "But I'm supposed to care now? And my MF son dead?" Now, also keep in mind, y'all, right now, Mama Duck does have an active lawsuit against Lil Durk and King Von for allegedly having some type of involvement in FBG Duck's death. So I don't know why people are expecting her to have sympathy or to sit there and really gravitate to Lil Durk wanting peace now. Like I always tell y'all, even though you may not agree with her at some point, Mama Duck is still a mother. She's going to go through those emotions. We all have mothers, whether we're right or wrong, that's going to stick up for us. And that's exactly what she's doing. Now, some people may agree with the way she do it. Some people may not. It is what it is. But like I said, I will never disrespect Mama Duck because she's a mother for one. I have a son myself, so I don't know. I don't know how I would react, so I can't tell you. But she does make sense because she's saying when they did it, and if y'all remember, when Duck did it, everybody was calling him soft. Right? It was a point in time, oh, Duck, they soft, they throwing in the white flag, and they doing this. So now she's saying that being that he wants peace or he's putting a collage out there for whatever reason, she's supposed to just run and say, yeah, hey, Lil Durk. She's saying, nah, it's none of that. It is what it is. My son dead. How am I supposed to react? How am I supposed to feel? When he wanted to do this at a point in time, and if everybody would have came together when he did it, maybe he would still be alive. Maybe a few people would still be alive, right? If everybody came together and did this when Duck wanted to do it, maybe a lot of people that lost their life after will still be here because it wouldn't be no issue. So once again, I know there's gonna be people in the comments, oh, Hookah, you taking up for Mama Duck? You did. It's not that. Do I agree with everything she do? No. But is it my place to sit there, oh, Mama Duck? No, it's not. That woman's a mother and she's older. It's something called respect. You know, a lot of people don't have it, but it just is what it is. Now, I also want to get into another thing that somebody sent us and I've seen a lot of people saying. A lot of people were pretty much saying that after Duck put out the Chicago Legends, he was still dissing. So it made his version of quote unquote peace null and void because he was still dissing. Now, I do agree with that. And here's what I got to say about it, but I want to know what y'all think about that in the comments. How do you feel about Duck dropping Chicago Legends, but also dissing afterward? Now, here's what I'm going to say about that. Yes, Duck was still dissing after Chicago Legends, but like I said it before, how many times do you want to poke somebody and force them into a corner before they actually respond? How long do you expect to keep just dissing and saying stuff? Y'all got to remember, these guys was young too. So yes, he tried to do the peace route, but once I guess he realized that nobody's with the peace route, all right, you know what? Now I'm going to get back on that. We see these guys do it all the time. To where they say, oh, no, I ain't going to diss nobody in my songs no more. I ain't going to do this no more. And then suddenly we see them sneak dissing again. Durk did it plenty of times. Durk done did it with Duck plenty of times. And like I said, man, I just hope this is actually genuine. Make no mistake. I know y'all probably hear, oh, Durk this, Durk that. Let me say this. This is actually big for Chicago. This is dope. This is something that the city needs. It's just, let's see what happens going forward. He's a big enough artist to make the change. And this is what a lot of people have been waiting for, right? So if he can do it, hopefully the people, you know, that's coming up could do the same thing and follow suit. Now, to be honest with you, is this going to stop the violence in Chicago as a whole? No, because there's other subsets that have nothing to do with O Block, OTF, and none of that. And they just running wild, right? But this is a step in the right direction. I hate when people try to shoot it down. Oh, listen. This is a step in the right direction, but like I said, if these guys can hold to their word and not diss, and y'all gotta remember, at the end of the day, it's the music that's the driving force of this drill culture. I feel if there was no dissing, if people stopped dissing in the music, we'll be able to see an impact. But as long as people keep sneak dissing and putting, you know, stuff in music because they see that it's beneficial and it's profitable, and people only listen when there's controversy involved, you know, if they can stop that, then we'll be on a good note. Now, on the flip side of things, another drill legend when it comes to the drill culture, P.Rico, he had something to say about Lil Durk showing love to the fallen GD members. He would respond under a blog post talking about the situation with Lil Durk paying tribute to the fallen members, and he would say, quote, why wait till the real die, right? And some people agree with him because they feel, why show love after they pass away? Right? It's easier to show love to your ops or anybody because they're not here to feel it. It's easier to say, you know, it makes you seem like the bigger person or like you won when you showing love and they're not here. I actually forgot what that's called. It's it's a word for it. But you know, when it's perfect example, it's like, you know, somebody in the hood that's making a lot of money, and whenever they come around, dudes be like, oh, yo, I'm trying to be like you. And he be like, nah, I'm trying to be like you. You know he ain't trying to be like you. He just saying that because he know he has more than you. You see what I'm saying? There's a word for it, but I forgot what it's called. But other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. How do y'all feel about Mama Duck and what she had to say? Do y'all agree with it? Do y'all disagree with it? Do y'all think it's genuine what Durk is doing with the collage and, you know, paying tribute to the fallen GD and BD members? Let us know what y'all think about all this in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.